let's just go forward with compliance versus implementation. I have come across a lot of misunderstanding of what this means between understanding what is 100% compliance or 100% implementation. I've had some clients think that they have to be have all 110 DFARS controls implemented by December 31st. And I don't think that's the case. If we go into what compliance is, DFARS compliance, right, is you have to have developed a system security plan, and you have developed a plan of actions and milestones, also known as a POA&M. Just a caveat to this talk today, this is not going to be a DFARS 101 conversation. We're just going to talk about these pieces and what that all means to you. So to have a POA&M, or go back slide there, Sean, sorry. To have a POA&M, an assessment to the NIST 800-171 security controls has to be performed. Otherwise, you will not know what needs to be remediated or developed in your environment. Now, maybe a little later, and I already have a question about this, but I might contradict myself with that statement because I think I have a way around that.
What are we going to do if you have Office 365? If you've been on our previous talks, you know that we've been talking a lot about Office 365 and Microsoft Azure. And so many of our customers, if not most or all of our customers, are in the process of moving to Office 365 or are already at Office 365 as part of their platform for becoming DFARS and NIST 800-171 compliant. So I'm going to focus a little bit on that and what we do within Office 365 into 2018 and how we deal with DFARS moving forward. So go back to the last slide. So I'm going to cover a couple different things here. Executing the POA&M, obviously, just like Dave was saying, we got to do that. We're going to cover a little bit about training, talk some about monitoring. Separation of duties and change control is a big deal with DFARS. And so we're going to talk about how you do that within Office 365 and what your needs are. And then we're going to talk, the last piece I'm going to talk about is the pace of change within Office 365. That is a big deal for a number of customers, especially if you're in an organization that typically doesn't upgrade and stays at that level of software for 5 to 8 years. We're still doing migrations from literally SharePoint 2003 and SharePoint 2007 systems into Office 365. So there are companies out there, organizations out there, that when they put in a piece of software, they stay on that software for a long time. Well, Office 365 doesn't quite work that way, and we're going to talk about what that means.